your thoughts. How do you think the debate went? I know there's been a little bit of controversy in terms of getting this debate together. All things said and done, how do you think it went?
I think it went all right. I mean, I'm not somebody that's been in office for the last 4 or 5 years, so this is something that's pretty new to me. I get a little nervous, mouth gets a little dry, but I think it went well. The thing is the facts and the voting record are the big things here. This is all about Phil Hare's voting record and how his voting record is chasing jobs out of this country, how he continues to spend money ridiculously, and our kids and our grandkids are going to have to answer back to that. And this is about his record. I mean, that's the thing that's nice about running for this office is that I believe one way, and he believes that the government should be big and huge and do everything for us. I believe the government should be limited, and that the fact that less government, less taxes, and let the private sector move this thing forward. He wants the government to control everything. He wants every place around the entire United States to be unionized, including my small restaurant where I've got 16-year-old waitresses running around. Unions can be good. They really can. But to try to force somebody to unionize, I think is completely wrong. And to bypass that secret ballot is just ridiculous. And that's exactly what card check does. It's not a good thing for America.
Phil Hare says, Phil Hare has a voting record, but you don't, and that was one of the complaints he has. He said you weren't offering specifics. Do you think that's a fair criticism?
Actually, we've been very specific, and it's a way for him to run away from the issues of his poor voting record. Here's the problem with Representative Hare, Congressman Hare. He votes 98.8% of the time with Nancy Pelosi, and I would submit to every single voter in the 17th district that Nancy Pelosi should not be representing our district. From every bailout, every large bill that's come through, Second Amendment rights for our hunters in Illinois. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And we've put specifics across the board. This is about lower taxes, getting people back to work. He continues to vote on bills that continue to make companies want to go overseas, and that's the problem we have here in the United States.
He mentioned, or you mentioned the VA clinics in Sterling and the one that they're trying to get in Macoupin County. You, I think, indicated here support. He says your view of federal spending is that the government shouldn't spend money on those things. And I haven't seen all of your statements on this. Have you changed in that, or is that?
Oh no, here's the thing. I mean, he makes things up as we go on. Just like he's saying that I didn't pay my 1040 taxes. I paid every single tax I've ever owed the federal government. This guy's a misleader. Exactly. This is the same representative that a 88-year-old World War II veteran handed a piece of paper that said America's White House not anymore, and this congressman took this World War II hero, a guy that served this great nation, and added one word to it and turned this guy into a racist. What the people of the 17th want is they want a representative. They do not want a misrepresentative, and that's what we plan on bringing to Congress.
You do want the clinic in Macoupin County?
Of course I do. Anything to help our veterans, and I think I addressed that. But what I'd like to do is push that a step further, is instead of continuing to build all these things, how about our veterans go to any hospital across the United States of America? Why do they have to drive 50 or 100 or 200 miles to go get service?
So are you saying you would go for that instead of these clinics?
Right now it's the clinics. I would do the clinics, Bernie.
Because that's the law at the
yeah, that's what's happening. I mean,
eventually you'd like to see what?
I'd like to see our heroes, when they come back home, to be able to go to any hospital, in whether it's Moline, Rock Island, Springfield, wherever. They should be able to go. Why is it that our heroes have to go to special places, but yet our career politicians can go get the best service in the world? That's ridiculous.
Okay, so it would be kind of like Medicare or Medicaid. You go to the hospital and then the VA...
There's a veteran section in the hospital. I've talked to several different administrators, and they think it's an awesome idea. Everything's already there. You got the hospital. You don't have to spend more tax dollars, and then they can go right down the street to get the services that they need.
I'm sorry, we got 3:15.
Thanks very much.
I apologize.
Nice to see you.